Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to Market Review. My name's Oscar, and this is the show where we break down and evaluate the top risers and fallers in the market for today, Wednesday, the 31st of March. Alright, let's jump right in. So, coming across here to the card ladder dashboard, I'll just break this down for you guys and we'll bring it to the 1 month. This is basically just the sales volume on the day. As you can see, yesterday we had 1.3 million. And today up to about 2.3 million, so seeing about a 77% increase there, which is great to see. We would like to see, from an investor's standpoint, some legs coming into the card market here. So we're over at Crypto Slam now, and we're just going to check out what's happening in the collectible NFT space. So NBA Top Shot actually up big today, just about 65% there, and that's very good news if you're collecting those guys. So Rare actually up about 10%, 11% as well. So some good boosts here in the NFT collector space. We'll just check out the weekly snapshot here, or just a further breakdown of the NFT space for NBA Top Shot. And as you guys can see, hopefully entering a little bit of a recovery after this dip that we saw here, and maybe people buying more as the hype increases around this pack release. So we're going to come here and we're going to go back over to the card ladder dashboard, and we will just scroll down here. So today's top climbers, we have Allen Iverson, 2020 Hoops Slam. We have some Giannis Antetokounmpo, Panini Revolution, some football guys, and then scrolling down a bit further, the biggest fallers. We have a bunch of baseball and then some Kobe Bryant. So we'll dive into all of this. But first here, starting off with this Allen Iverson. So this is a set that I've been paying attention to over the week. If you've been the 2020 of Marvels. So we did see a price floor come in here, and this is across all the cards. We'll jump into my watch list later and you'll be able to see the same thing. But really seeing an uptick here over the last couple of days. This week has been big for these slam cards, and obviously these are all raw at the moment. So once we start to see some of these graded ones coming in, hopefully we can see a bit of a bounce here. But here you go, $25 all the way up to $50. So over a 2x there on this slam Allen Iverson. Obviously because raw, it is subjective. Maybe this card was a mint condition and this one wasn't. Maybe the centering was off, something like that. But a little bit of a jump here. So if we start to see this in the coming days across all of these cards, hopefully we can expect to see that continue into the coming weeks. Alright, so this Revolution set here, I've seen a few different cards jump over the past or two. So this Giannis here, $31 up to $66. So we have seen a 2x right here, and obviously this is a PSA graded card, so not subjective at all. Well, still maybe from the grader standpoint, but we would expect that all PSA 10s would sell around the same price and have not too big of a price spread. But there you go. So Giannis, he actually did post a 30-point game, I believe, against the Clippers. We'll just double check on that one. So searching up his stats here. There you go, 32 points yesterday against the Clippers in 34 minutes. Just under 50% from the field in that game. But yeah, posting up some near career numbers here. Okay, oh, actually, it is career numbers for this season. Okay, so we'll move right now into this biggest fallers. And right off the bat here, Kobe Bryant. Wow, just a complete retraction. This jump right here. This is for the PSA 10 2008, which has really become a really popular set amongst collectors over the past month or two. We saw big gains in LeBron for this similar card, and yeah, it's just prompted everyone to go and buy it up. So you can see quite the run up here. I'll expand this on the chart for you guys, and just look at that. Wow, coming from around $700-800 and then running all the way up to around $5,000 at the peak right there, before we saw this massive pullback and kind of correction here. So here we go, someone who's bought the dip up to $3,900 and now down to back to that kind of price floor there at $2,150. So if you're looking to get into Kobe Bryant, honestly his tops has dipped as well. So if we search in his player right, we'll go Kobe and this should come up. This is a really cool card ladder. So right here we can come in and view all of his cards. We'll sort them by market cap. So as you guys can see, his Topps Chrome and actually his Topps Chrome base up the chart. I know definitely for the Topps Chrome base we've seen a steady okay, wait, we're gonna have to zoom this in. that chart nearly fooled me for a second there. So if we bring this in here to the 3-month chart, why is it doing that? Okay, Maybe we'll have to go to the PSA 9 because there doesn't seem to be as many sales. Okay. I'm looking at the tops. Oh, this is a refractor. I was like, why is there no sales going on here? Okay, let's just head back for a second. I was like, that does not make sense. Okay, where is it? This is the base. My bad on that. Here we go. This is a better looking chart. Alright, so as you guys can see, a huge retraction here. Very similar looking. Down 5,000, and this is kind of where we saw resistance at this level here before we kind of broke through it and headed up to around that $10,000 mark right here. But maybe seeing a little bit more of a pump coming into this Hall of Fame. I'm actually interested to see what the Hall of Fame date is for 2021 this year. I believe it's in July, maybe. Here we go. Oh, May. Okay, so 14th to 16th. So not too far away. March, April, May. Only about just under 2 months away. So we'll see some pump on Kobe's cards, on Kevin Garnett's cards, on Tim Duncan's cards coming into that. But yeah, one to pay attention to, and I honestly think this is a buy right here, especially if you were looking at getting in at the top. But if we look at the pop report here, 1,820 of these available. So from my opinion, I do believe it's a good opportunity. But me personally, I want to get into some more of the low pop stuff, and honestly, an autograph I think is going to be a better buy for Kobe. But here you go, we'll just come back in and compare that again to this 2008 tops, and you guys can see it's kind of followed a similar chart. Obviously a lot less pop here. This is probably why this card ran up so much, but it's seen a line here. But yeah, interesting one to watch into the next few weeks to see if this price floor is maintained or if it continues to dip. Okay, so we're going to come across here to the ladder. And just before that, I'm just going to check chat right here. What's up to all these people joining on TikTok? Kobe White Fletch says, hey man, good to see you in here again. You were here yesterday, so that's sick. Okay, I'll check out Kobe White in a second, but what we're going to do first is we'll go over and just sort this by daily change here, and we'll be able to see what's moving in today's market. Okay, that's not done what I wanted it to. Maybe I'll sort by price movement in his Topps Chrome Refractor. So that's good news because yesterday we did check out his just normal Topps Chrome base, and that was on a steady decline. So maybe this affects his market. Maybe we see a little bit of a jump here after we see this right up here about $3,300 up. So that's good to see there. And yeah, here we go. So maybe some price movement followed by this Tim Duncan 1997 Finest. So this is one we looked at yesterday, and there you go. So up about $50 on the week, which is good to see. And yeah, it looks like a lot of Tim Duncan stuff as we scroll down has been affected by this sale on the refractor. So even, okay, that's interesting. I think, oh, okay. Okay, my bad. Tim Duncan in the search there, so that's why we had all Tim Duncan's cards. I was really confused why there was not any more change, so we'll go back by daily change here. Okay, this is more what we're looking for. Yeah, okay, so this hoop set, okay, so maybe just too small to see if that change is reflected across the market. Oh, this is interesting here. LeBron James base raw, seeing some jump. I actually did have a few of these, so that's kind of good to see. I did have some to send into grading, but yeah, obviously not a great card at the moment to have. 2019 Prism Bowl, seeing a bit of an uptick here, long-term steady decline. Let's just continue scrolling down. Hopefully we'll just look at some more graded stuff here. Okay, so we did cover that Giannis before. Jaren Jackson Jr. Wow, that's quite the pump there. $20 up to $43. I wonder if he's had a big game. Let's check out Jaren Jackson Jr. Okay, and I'll just search up stats after that so we can get more of a breakdown here. Okay, wow, he hasn't played in a while. Maybe he's coming back from injury at the moment. Let's see. Is he injured? I don't know. Who does he play for? Memphis Grizzlies. Why is it taking so long? Okay, so here's a meniscus tear. When was this reported? Here we go. We have an update 9 hours ago on him. Not too sure there. We'll check out the news. Jaren Jackson. Oh, okay. This is okay. So returned by end of April. So maybe that's why we've seen a little bit of a jump here in his prices. The pop is about 279, so there are sales happening about every other day. But there you go. Maybe someone just came in and bought this. If we view all sales, let's see if it was an auction. Oh, it was an auction. Okay, so maybe market sentiment around Jaren Jackson Jr. picking up right now. But obviously this is a one-off sale. Nothing else in this $40 price range. So we'll see if that continues there, if we set a new floor around that $40 range, or if it's kind of a one-off outlier sale. But definitely one to pay attention to into the end of April there, as we can see that meniscus tear healing up. Okay, so here we go. Here's some Colby White. Following a similar trend to that bowl, very much down, about $2. So yeah, down from this 12 peak here, or around this $8 peak. So maybe a good time to jump into some 2019 Mosaic Colby White. Okay, just scrolling down the list here. Let's look for some more graded stuff. Pokemon looking like a little bit of an increase here. Okay, that's interesting, especially because we saw that news that Charizard sold for $311,000, down from like $390K. So there's been the market sentiment. Actually, there was a poll on Pokestocks, which is the Slabstocks affiliate for Pokemon, and the market sentiment for Pokemon is definitely that there's going to be a dip in the next few months. So that's kind of interesting. More Kobe Bryant on the move here. Wow, a big sale right there. 1,600 up to 2,900. That's huge. 80% daily change right there on that Kobe Bryant. So, you know, maybe we do see a bit of a Kobe pump here as we near the Hall of Fame date. Kevin McHale, looking like some vintage stuff right here. Not familiar at all with Kevin McHale, but there you go. Up also around 80% on the day. Cameron Johnson, let's see, 2019 Prism. Yeah, I think just a lot of this newer modern stuff, especially in the rookie guys or guys that are second or third year players, are going to be kind of volatile. So we might see some change up and down during the day. Tyler Hero 2019 Select, yeah. So that's what I'm saying right now. So you see big fluctuations in these prices. Okay, let's try and maybe look for something a bit more familiar. Kylian Mbappe, if you're into soccer right now. Wow, we're seeing some big swings right here in the spread on these cards today. So that's interesting. Andre Drummond obviously just got traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. Wow, what a run up on his cards there. Definitely one that I probably should have been paying more attention to as a Lakers fan. But dang, look at that. $144 on the 7th of this month, all the way up to $637. So that's about a 4x right there. Yeah, about a 4x. So incredible stuff right here. And we'll just go and view all the sales. Wow, that's a great looking chart. So props to you if you jumped into that once you saw those trade rumors come to fruition there. And yeah, looking like a lot of this is fixed price and best offer. So probably people just listing and people buying up quickly. We haven't seen an auction since about 2 weeks ago now, where it sold at $203. So it'd be interesting to see if this continues. He has obviously not played a game for the Lakers yet, but maybe if the Lakers are playing the Bucks today, we might see some interesting movement. Let's see if the Bucks... Okay, tomorrow at 1 p.m. So we've got to wait about 24 hours for that game to happen. But yeah, that's a cool one. All right, let's check chat again right here. What's up, people joining on TikTok? We got someone on Twitch right now and YouTube, so that's cool to see. Did you hear about the PSA halt? Yes, Simon, I actually did. Found out about it through Slabstocks. I'm going to make a separate video on that on YouTube, which hopefully I'll get up this afternoon, kind of just breaking down that news and some other stuff going on, more specifically with NBA Top Shot and that new pack release. So yeah, two major pieces of news right there for the physical card market and the digital moment market that I will cover in a separate episode on YouTube. So if you don't already follow the YouTube channel, make sure you go and check that out, because these live replays do get re-uploaded there, and then I'm going to be further breaking down some news stories. So that'll be a cool one. Check out Herbert. Herbert, I'm assuming, is a football player. I'm not too familiar with the football guys, so why not? We'll just go check out the, see if there's any movement on... Oh, that's not how you spell Herbert. What have I done? Are we talking about Justin Herbert? We're just going to roll with that. Let's see here. We'll sort by market cap, and... Alright, it doesn't look like... Okay, alright. PSA 10 right here. A little bit of a dip. This is interesting because I really do wonder if football is going to take more of a dip into this off season here. If we come and look at Patrick Mahomes, it's been interesting to watch because these cards, especially in his kind of top cards, didn't see a dip straight away. They actually have pumps going into the offseason. And as you can see here by the market score, there you go. So this was, I believe, just before the season finished, and then there you go. So we saw a bit of a dip and then just a complete rebound right there. And now starting to see some more steady increase in some Patrick Mahomes. So hopefully this dips a bit more because I want to buy into it. Because I just think NFL is just so underpriced in comparison to NBA. A lot of the star players just haven't seen that, 10x jump that we've seen in guys like LeBron James. So what we're going to do now is come over to my watch list. Actually, I did sound ready for this, so play that, boom. All right, we're changing over to the watch list. There you go. All right, so if we sort by price movement, oh, okay, we already have. Today, LeBron James 111, finally seeing a bit of upward movement. There you go. 22K up to 25,000 right there. So hopefully we start to see LeBron consolidate. His 221 is up, the PSA 10. So great to see that finally getting some upward movement there. 7.1 up to 8.2. So about $1,000 of gain. So that's great to see as someone who has two of those ones. Luka, okay, Luka seeing some upward momentum as well. Or maybe not, maybe just on the day. I actually don't know how Luka's been playing recently. Luka Doncic, let's check that out. Okay, 25 points. He's missed 2 games. Why is that? Let's see here. Stats. How many games has he missed? Okay, he's only missed 2 games. Not too sure why that was. But there you go. Still averaging about high 25. Ooh, wow, he had some big games back here earlier in the month. Okay. Dang, back to back, 42 to 38. Okay, so yeah, hopefully we see some more interest in Luka. Obviously, this is just following the trend of the modern market tanking right now. But it'll be interesting to see when that switches around and when we start to enter more of a bull market on the modern stuff. But I think it's really just going to depend on demand and obviously new people coming into the hobby, because that's the first thing they go and buy, that Prism base. So not much movement here on Kevin Durant. Steph Curry looking very similar. Okay, let's get into some of the decrease here. Okay, nothing too major here, so that's kind of interesting. Maybe the market thinks that this is overvalued at the moment. We don't know. Alright, so Damian Lillard, one that's always... Alright, so just a bit of a dip here from 1,800 down to 1,300. We haven't really seen these levels since the end of or midway through last month. So maybe it's a bit of a pullback here, but yeah, looking like a long upturn trend on that one. So definitely interesting card, especially heading into these playoffs here. And Klay Thompson, someone who's been out of the news for a while. This is interesting to me because he hasn't played really consistently in more than 5-10 games in 2 years now. So I don't know really why these prices got pumped so high, and now I've kind of seen a bit of a dip, but honestly nothing compared to what I would have thought, because I was watching a video today on Steph Curry and how likely it would be that LeBron would recruit him to come to the Lakers, and the first person to pop into my mind was Klay Thompson, so I want to check out his cards, and yeah, not down at all compared to what I thought they would be. So that's interesting to watch. Alright, I'm just going to come chat row here real quick. What's up, people watching right now? Alright, cool, we don't have any comments to go over. Alright, so that's kind of all for the card market side of things. Let's jump into not crypto, but NBA Top Shot NFTs right here. Let's look at market movers for today and check that out. I'm just going to double check how long we've been going for here. 20 minutes. Okay, so I got to be quick here because I don't have enough space. Okay, let's sort by 24-hour change. Alright, so okay, a lot of base set 2 down. Rising Stars actually down as well, so that's interesting to see. I think a challenge may have ended with Rising Stars, which is maybe why we're seeing a bit of a sell-off there. And then coming into daily change, 24-hour ups. Okay, so seeing some big change right here on some of these cards, but obviously because of the low serials there is potential to see a spike. So maybe if we move down a little bit, let's see here. Okay, Luka 3-pointer up about 12%, but yeah, nothing too big today. Zach LaVine, Tyrese Halliburton, Duncan Robinson. Okay, let's see what's up with Tyrese Halliburton. Did he have a big game? Alright, let's see. What's he been doing recently? Stats. Obviously one of the front runners behind LaMelo Ball. And okay, so looking like we're averaging here near 20 points a game. So yeah, that's interesting. I'm just going to come into add more funds here and check out my tags and see what's kind of moved there, because that's always better to see. Alright, so looking across the board here, still kind of down on the week. Okay, this is great. I love to see this. LeBron James kind of seeing a bit more of an uptick here. This is on that assist, that base set assist, which is currently his cheapest moment. So I'm glad to see that. That's now back over my bought price at $33. Alright, Luka kind of a little bit of a dip there. And then the rest of LeBron's markets kind of seem to have rebounded here. This is that dunk that we were talking about yesterday. And okay, we've seen a bit of an uptick here right now. So it'll be interesting to see if we kind of carry it up like we have here, or if that just continues that long-term downtrend. Okay, now let's have a look here. Trae Young still very similar to yesterday. Anthony Davis similar. Steph similar. Giannis is actually down a bit more. This is probably a bargain right now in my opinion. $22 for a Giannis moment? Yeah, say less. I'm buying that. Okay, but yeah, we haven't really seen any movement in this card. It kind of got up to about 50 bucks there. But now obviously significantly down. One player I did want to check out that isn't in my tags right now is Kevin Durant. Because I actually just don't remember seeing a Kevin Durant moment at all. Okay, wait, let's dip out of this. Come on. It's not letting me take my tags out. Alright, hang on. Maybe we'll refresh this. Oh, there you go. It was lagging. Great. Alright, let's check out some Kevin Durant here. See what's going on. Gee, my internet must be slow as at the moment. Okay. Hopefully nothing's dropped out for you guys. Oh, okay, yeah, he does. I should be watching this moment, actually. Alright, let's look at the 6 month on his cheapest moment, this base at 2 here. Alright, seeing a bit of a recovery. This is an interesting one because it, for such a low moment, it has been quite volatile. Okay. $40, one to watch. I'll definitely add that to my tags. And then, we'll add a bit. I'm a big fan of Kevin Durant coming to the end of the season. So, obviously, Brooklyn, that's looking quite good right now to come out of the East. So, yeah, we'll pay attention to most of these moments. Alright, but that's kind of going to do it for me today, I think. I will check out that news on the PSA slabs, and then also I'll do a bit of a recap on those Top Shot moments and that new base set pack Series 24 release, or Series 2 24 release. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will catch you tomorrow or on the YouTube channel. Make sure you check that out. Alright, peace.